occurs to me he will eat a lot of salt fish. As the boat's keel grinds against the granite, I climb over and jump into the shallows, striding straight up onto the dry land. I will be the first ashore, the first French woman, the first colonist to set foot in this world.
Hi, my name is Severn Thompson. I'm an actor who plays in Elle as the character Elle, and I also adapted the script from the novel of the same name.
So tell me about the first time you read the novel Elle.
When I read the novel Elle, it was a life-changing, I don't know, well, sort of in doing this play, it has become that. But it was quite an epiphany for me to read something historical that seemed so present at the same time. The almost 500 years melted away, and I could completely imagine myself there and completely relate to this wild character of Elle.
The smell of this new land is so fresh, it has almost no smell at all.
So it's one thing to read a novel and really connect with it and love it. What was the process between reading it and deciding I want to do something with this?
Well, even before I finished the novel, I knew it would be a great play, or this character would be fantastic on stage. But I'd never done anything like this before, so the first step was to find a way to get in touch with Douglas Glover, the novelist, and which I did eventually, but it took a while. And then from there, just trying to, I tested out the first 20 minutes and read it in front of a small group of people in a workshop setting, and just to see if the language and my idea for this storytelling would work on stage. And so that was encouraging. And then from then I went further and had to tackle the rest of the play, which is no small task to bring down to an hour and a half.
Bastien says nothing. Apparently there is nothing to say. Richard, the Count of Nothing now, stands alone mourning the loss of his tennis racket. Bastien discovers a trickle of fresh water oozing from a rocky cleft, which refreshes us and assures we will not die right away from thirst. Clouds of mosquitoes descend on us, and a kind of biting fly leaves an oblivious Richard, dripping blood from his stippled flesh. He looks beautiful, Christ-like.
So what is it about, it's Marguerite is the name of the character.
Marguerite is her name, yes.
What is it about Marguerite, about the novel, that transcends time and seems to hit a chord with audiences today?
Well, I think the fact that she did this remarkable thing, which is to survive on an island without any assistance. I mean, she had 2 other people with her who died, so but they didn't have any equipment. They had almost no food with them. So the fact that they survived, or she survived in northern Canada, is incredible. And the fact that she was forgotten about, I think, is also incredible, because it's an amazing story. And the fact that I didn't learn about this in history class, and that it took this novel for me to learn about her, I think that interests a lot of people, because I think unless you're from, I think people in Newfoundland know a little more about her, because she was said to have been on an island off of Labrador, but very few people know about her, and I think it's an amazing part of our history, which often is kind of generalized in a number of men who came over. I didn't even know any women came over on these first ships from France, and she wasn't the only one. So I think that's, I think people are interested in new perspectives of our history.
We wait for something to happen. Black clouds surge toward us like a wave, and when night falls, it begins to rain. We huddle under a rock overhang as the lightning flashes, and in the shadows we spy every kind of animal, from bears to chimeras, mermaids to crocodiles. After one spectacular flash of lightning, Richard cries out and plunges headlong into the darkness. Richard! Then, almost at once, he returns, soaked from head to foot, but vibrating with excitement, something familiar. And just when it cannot be any more absurd, that is when I know, as fact, that I am pregnant.
All right, thank you so much. So nice to meet you.
Thank you, lovely to meet you.